Okay guys, this is an update onto my Toyota that I'm working on, my Toyota project. If you remember in previous videos, this one we just put the OM617 diesel engine in, and we started the project back in, I think it was like March maybe. Now it's September, so I just want to give you a kind of an update on what I've been doing with this thing. Well, anyway, right off the bat, you can kind of see that I put new tires on it. Those are 33 12 50 KM2 BF Good Rich tires. And people say, why'd I go with 33s? Well, to be quite honest, I use this thing on the road more than off-road. And the gear ratio we put on this truck a few years ago is 488 to 1. And with the diesel and the 5-speed, I didn't know what tires to put on, so I just went with 33s because that's what I had previously and it seemed to work okay. With the 5-speed, it is, believe it or not, a little bit low geared for my liking on the freeway, but it does okay for right now. I'll probably put 35s on it so I have better off-road capability, but for right now, brand new tires, so I'm not messing with it. Also, I put new fenders on it and a new hood, just to kind of, please to increase its kind of its look, because it was looking kind of rough. And also we put on some All-Pro 4-lift springs on the front, if you can see, and those are ORS 5000 shocks, and they're the adjustable kind, so I just have it on the lowest setting and it actually rides pretty nicely. That's a steering stabilizer. And of course I put the new shocks in the back, but I did not change the springs because All-Pro, their springs are not designed to carry weight. They're just designed for off-road ability. So we carry some weight in the back of this thing. We got a couple of dirt bikes, camping gear, the dog, fuel, beer, everything we need to sustain ourselves for a few days in the desert and whatnot. So anyway, that's that. Tires, suspension, body work. That is a brand new radiator. I put it in yesterday. The reason I went with the newer radiator is because, well, the old one was from 1982, so it definitely had its day. But it was, I couldn't tell what the kind of operational temperature of this thing was, so I installed a gauge right here, and it would get up to about 190 cruising, and then on hills and hot days about 200. The research I've done, that the OM617 is good between like up to 215 degrees Fahrenheit, so I just kind of played it safe and put the new radiator in. It's like 200 bucks, and I have a bit of peace of mind there too. So on the inside, we have a boost gauge I just installed, and I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I'm pretty sure I did. This is for my glow plugs, and this is for that basically sends, since I put a new alternator in it, it's a Mercedes alternator, the wiring harness of course wouldn't match up, so I just kind of made my own. So every time you start the truck, you hit that button, momentary switch right there, sends 12 volts, excites the alternator, it starts charging, and you're good to go. Underneath the seat here, this is some kind of, I think it's a quick air too. My friend got me this one. This is actually came out of a Mercedes-Benz, what's it called, a fast attack vehicle, or an IFAB, interim fast attack vehicle. Is basically a Mercedes-Benz G-Class that the Marine Corps had, and they decided to get rid of them because they have no survivability whatsoever. So if you're ever interested, I mean, I certainly am, but they're sitting up in a lot in Barstow, California, and they're either going to sell them, or they're probably more than likely going to give them away, well, sell them to foreign military sales, because they're perfect. But they're really cool, they're really unique. They were never offered here for sale in the United States, and it seems a shame, but that's just how things are right now. But we got this. We liberated this bad boy right here, and that's now plumbed into my air line, to air tank in the back, and so I can inflate my tires in the trail. Hold on a sec. All right. Okay. Yeah, inverter for charging phones and stuff like that. All right, let's start over here. New battery. Okay, bang. New battery, new alternator. It's a Mercedes-Benz 66 amp alternator. It's also now a dual battery setup. We have in the back here this marine battery box, second battery. So it's not any kind of split charger right now. They just charge up both batteries at the same time. Ouch, it's hot. And it terminates at the starter motor. That's where they kind of both batteries are connected in series, and works pretty good. This, my friends, is a burrito cooker. Okay. And this is I'll be the everybody's best buddy when next time we go four-wheeling, because I can fit like a ton of different burritos in there, and it's turbocharged too, so it should cook it extra fast. All right, this is the sending unit. Obviously, when you're dealing with these kind of hokey, you know, cross-pollination of Toyota and Mercedes, nothing quite fits, so you got to make it fit. So Ace Hardware got the little connector right there, crossover, whatever you call it, some reducers, everything fits in, and this is plumbed directly into the gauge on the dashboard. Okay, so that's that. This is a homemade boost controller. The boost on these things were about 7 to 8 psi. So again, thanks to the internet, I've discovered that you can make your own. That's essentially what that is. And the way it works is basically it's just another pipe fitting. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think it's a I'm sure one of you guys will correct me. Sorry. Apologize. The way that works is unscrew this. Inside of that is a spring, ball bearing. Okay, the little nut, the bolt right there, screw rather, is just to put a bit of tension on there. But obviously you can crank that down all the way. And on the one I have installed, I make about 13 to 15 psi of boost. So actually for $9, it's not a bad deal. Okay, moving right along. Over here we have a basically it's a fuel pump, and it just gives the pump, the lift pump, a bit of a boost, and it really improves the idle, and it seems to really improve kind of just its ability to get up and go. So that's, I think, is pretty much it. A lot of other little things I've been doing, just trying to improve it, you know, basically improve its reliability, fit, finish, and function, and performance. But as of right now, that's where I'm at. Future plans, I guess the next phase will be, I think I want to, yes, I wanted to install new injectors. 5 brand new injectors. I get it from Mercedes source for $150. So I'm going to install 5 brand new injectors. They're called Monarch, and I put them in my old 300D over there, and it really wakes it up and brings it back to like new condition. After that, I would like to install some kind of LED lights, spotlights for it, and I think just going back to its kind of improvement, I want to redo all the wheel bearings and knuckle seals. They're not too bad. It's just that, you know, you really can't rely on them if they're, you know, since '79. So even though I've probably changed them before, I just can't remember at this point. And of course, more bodywork stuff. This is a door I have. It's a real nice door. It's one of the doors with the little quarter mirror right here. I'm not sure if you can see, but so obviously the doors I have on the truck right now do not have quarter mirrors, but I want to find another one just like that, and the guy has one, so I need to get that, and maybe a brand new sliding glass or a rear sliding glass for it. But other than that, it's really coming along. It's pretty reliable. It's fun to drive. people love it. They seem to like, hey man, what is that? You know, it's a, you know, it's a diesel. Oh, I didn't know they made that. Well, they kind of didn't, but I did. Oh yeah, this is new too, and this is probably not going to be on here forever. Probably will not last past the first four-wheeling trip, but it's a straight pipe, and it's a little bit noisier. But the great thing about, you know, again, doing this custom work, since it's so short, I've been able to make it so it doesn't vibrate on anything. When the exhaust pipe was exiting at the back way underneath there, it was rattling in several different locations, and it was just driving nuts. So this is kind of louder, but it's not too offensive, and it sounds cool, and it doesn't rub on anything, so there's less rattle and kind of secondary noise that you might hear in the cab. So let me see if I can start this thing up for you and give you a demo on this thing. Hold on a sec. So that's it, guys. That's it for right now, and I'll give you guys an update when I do some more stuff. Have a great day.